Saquon Barkley, 026 Quantity. Running back seasons, man. Would you rather? Saquon Barkley. How you feel about that? How you feel about that?
We can get freaky.
I think this might be the greatest running back season of all time, and I don't think that's even glazed, bro.
All time?
Better than MVP year?
Better than AP. What did they do in the playoffs? They didn't do anything. That's why I say greatest season, bro. Especially if he go and he wins Super Bowl MVP, it's the greatest running back season of all time. It's not even up for debate.
So wait,
2K yards, that's the first thing you have to hit to be one of the best seasons. And then you got to go into the postseason, get postseason success. Yeah. If he goes to the Super Bowl, and every single game in the playoffs, he's had 120 plus yards, multiple touchdowns, bro. You can't say, bro, what season better than that? Because Barry Sanders, he had them crazy years. What happened though? They didn't do nothing in the playoffs because they was the worst franchise ever at that point.
Yeah.
And same thing with ED. He rushed for 2K. They didn't get no Super Bowl. They're in the Super Bowl. If he goes and wins Super Bowl MVP, goes for 100 plus in the Super Bowl.
You saying greatest RB season ever?
It's the greatest running back season ever. It's not up for debate.
Over Eric Dickerson?
Over Eric Dickerson. Over Barry Sanders.
CMC.
Over AP. Over CMC.
Yeah.
CMC went for that 1K and 1K for what?
Over Emmitt Smith?
Over Emmitt Smith.
I was going to say, nobody mentioned
Emmitt Smith went.
He won. I'm talking about last year's CMC season wasn't even his best season. His best season was his 1K season.
For the Panthers.
Saquon never had 1K.
He don't need 1K. Because CMC never hit 2K rushing. He can't.
He also never played, feel me, that many games.
What are you talking about?
No, he did.
He played that many last year.
He wasn't in no passing.
And Quantity sat the last game.
Had that old
he could have broke the record.
He had that old.
He was
He would against the Giants. Saquon was getting the record.
No, yeah,
he was getting the record.
Didn't Kenneth Gainwell go stupid that game?
Yes, best season of all time.
He definitely would smack that record.
It's the best season of all time.
He won it. He ain't want to do it, son. He ain't want to jinx it. He want to win a bowl.
Arguably, no bowl. I'm saying it's the best season. If he go and rush for 100 plus, get at least a tutty, and he gets Super Bowl MVP, it's the greatest running back season ever. I don't care what you say.
I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's better than LaDainian Thomas.
You're probably right.
I was gonna say nobody said LaDainian Tomlinson.
I don't know if it's better than LaDainian Tomlinson 28 touchdowns.
LaDainian Tomlinson,
because Saquon got 20 touchdowns, which is crazy.
Back award.
28 rushes.
But he ran them to the Super Bowl. No, he did. Don't lie.
They just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. What did they do last year? They lost like 8 straight. Then they got 026 Quantity. Now what they doing?
They have a running back, bro.
What are we talking about?
They lost because Jalen Hurts was playing bad.
I don't understand why he keep calling him 026 Quantity.
They got a way better defense than they did last year.
What does that mean? He running them to the Super Bowl. You never seen
Saquon is not the reason they're in the Super Bowl. He's not.
It is.
He's a huge reason they're in the Super Bowl.
He might not be the reason. He might not be the reason, but he's the largest contributing factor.
That's true.
Single-handedly,
he's the huge reason, but it's not like they couldn't make the Super Bowl without him.
They was no.
They couldn't make the Super Bowl without him.
No, they wasn't making the Super Bowl without him.
Okay, hold on, wait, because they just made the Super Bowl without him
2 years ago.
Now they
2
have
years ago.
That's
quick.
026 Quantity.
No,
stop it.
Listen, they have a way better defense now than they did last year.
Okay,
their offensive line is fresh and young.
So you're telling me without Saquon,
they still got Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, and Devontae.
Okay.
Gainwell doesn't suck. Well, you can't really replace a running back. Like what running
back? You can't replace Saquon Barkley.
I'm not saying you can.
I mean,
I'm saying like they had no chance of making the Super Bowl without Saquon.
They weren't getting to the Super Bowl.
The main reason
who was going to stop them?
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna lie.
They just beat the Commanders by 30. By what? 20?
Okay, but they was in a close game with the Rams, were they not?
They were.
Okay.
Very close.
No, they probably would have lost that without
you don't think that if they went out and signed Josh Jacobs instead of him, that they wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl?
Not a chance.
I'm not saying that Josh Jacobs is anywhere close to Saquon.
You don't think they could have made it to the Super Bowl with Josh Jacobs?
That's
like top 5.
Josh Jacobs is a great running back, but there's
one of the best
running back. But I'm talking about when we look at running backs, and when Saquon touches the ball, I think he's maybe one of 3 running backs, if not the only one in the NFL that you think can score if you give it to him anywhere.
That's true.
You could put him outside the other end zone, and he going to the house.
Win without Saquon, bro.
But
Saquon just makes it so much easier for them. It just makes them so much.
But I'm saying when Saquon first played the game, goes out there, okay, he gets the inside zone to the left, boom, Jeremy Chin, get off me, break it back to the right, goes 60 to the house. That's momentum. No other running back is doing that. Maybe
But Josh Jacobs get you 3 carries, then go get you 6.
No, Josh Jacobs.
3 carries.
Josh Jacobs not doing it.
He gonna wear down defense.
No,
Josh Jacobs gonna wear down defense.
All right.
They get him the ball to Josh Jacobs 5 straight plays, and he'll get positive every time.
So explain to me
for the Eagles is that Quan is giving them the big playability at running back.
No, yeah, 100%. But they still have a top 5 offensive line, and when they were in the Super Bowl, they were winning by passing the ball. Like, they can still do that. Just because they choose not to doesn't mean that they can't do it. They could be in the Super Bowl without Saquon.
The Eagles suck without Saquon?
I mean, they had a completely different old
You said
coordinator.
there's absolutely no way they get to the Super Bowl without Saquon.
Okay, that was an over-exaggeration. I admit it.
Because the Commander's still not beating them without Saquon. You bet Saquon, they still not beating him that game.
But I think if you're looking at it, I think Commanders are easily dub. But I think without him in the Rams game, I think they lose the Rams game.
But then at the same time, you could say like if it doesn't snow, because I think the snow is really the reason that the Rams lost.
I don't know.
But
the fumble.
Who's the running back in place of Saquon Barkley?
I don't know.
Kenneth Gainwell, but they're clearly going to sign somebody else.
Who would the running back be? DeAndre Swift again?
James Conner could be back there and not have confidence that they go for a run.
I mean, you look at how Swift was playing behind
James Conner.
Literally,
DeAndre
could be back there.
DeAndre Swift was nothing near Saquon. I don't ever want to hear that.
No, I was about to compare it to his season this season.
Okay.
DeAndre Swift's season this season before when he was on the Eagles.
DeAndre Swift.
I think if they had the
was
same,
he not a dog on the Eagles?
If they had the same,
he was nice. He was nice.
If they had the same old coordinator that they did with DeAndre Swift, he probably would have ran for about.
But then he get on the Bears and now he suck. Oh, the Eagles O line is just the best O line in the game. Like we know, we knew that already. Then now they get Saquon.
I mean, the real reason they here is because they changed their secondary. That's the real reason why they're here.
Because you see them 60-yard runs, it's Saquon really just running through a safety. He's just beating the safety.
No, it's Saquon. He's shrugging somebody off. Juka
you're right.
Flicking field. But I'm trying to tell you, it's a difference between these running backs, bro. Because, okay, you can say like running backs are easy. It's because you get an O-line or whatever. But once the running back gets to the line of scrimmage, it's completely on the running back on what happens next. Let's be real.
I think we're just agreeing on the same thing. Saquon's the best running back in the league.
In the world. In the history.
The best. One of the best offensive players in the league today.
That's some nasty.
Would you rather, bro? Do it, bro.
Would you rather?
There's so many GMs that would sell their soul for Saquon.
We do it all the time.
We not saying that, Dondi.
You do it all the time.
I expect better from you,
bro. What do you mean?
I expect better.
I'm not selling my soul.
Let's not talk about selling our souls on the pod.
Nah, genuinely, what goes through the Giants' head?
Nah, that was genuinely crazy.
Okay, all right, but
thing I've ever seen.
All right. What are they gonna do with a running back with nothing else, literally nothing else on the team?
You chose Daniel Jones over Saquon.
It's not
for
choosing
40 M's a year.
It's not choosing. It's if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have an offensive line. There's no point.
So you can't get nothing in return for Saquon. Just let him walk.
Well, at that
let
point,
him go to our division rivals.
Let him go to our division rivals.
I mean, I'm not saying do that.
That just went to the Super Bowl a year ago.
Why would we turn around and hand it off to a $16 million running back when we got a $40 million quarterback? That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The dumbest thing.
And now he's not on the team.
Even his own, but like, come on, bro.
Daniel Jones is cut. He's on the Vikings.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
His son was in there on the mic giving better advice.
He was cooking up.
I think Kai and Kendall would have signed Saquon to a deal.
With the way you be glazing him, I'm sure that you was putting some great propaganda.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Best running back season on top.
Okay.
So y'all think Saquon was the main reason why they're in the Super Bowl?
I think
does.
He's the biggest contributing factor.
He's the reason it's so easy for him to get to the Super Bowl.
I've been saying this. I think I've been saying this since the beginning of the season. The Eagles are the most complete team in the league.
That's not even like a hot take. Why are you saying
I
that?
know, but
last time he said it, you disagreed.
He did disagree. I thought I was tripping.
I agree with him.
No, you disagreed.
I agreed with him.
You disagreed.
What is this propaganda?
You disagreed.
I agree with him. You were like, no.
I said it was the Lions when they were healthy.
Still probably not.
We said one of. Well, he said.
I'm not disagreeing with one of, but I think when the Lions were healthy, they were the most complete.
Nah, it's still the Eagles.
I still think it's the Eagles.
That's an opinion I don't agree with.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. The Philadelphia Eagles will be your 2025 Super Bowl champions.
How would you say that?
Not at all.
Why are the Chiefs going to beat the Eagles then? Why are the Chiefs going to beat the Eagles?
2 words.
Patrick
Mahomes.
No, boy.
He's the best quarterback of our generation.
Here's a guy in Mahomes who's just got that dog in him.
Can you believe like it?
Stop it.
I want them to win. I want them to win. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
3 people.
See,
God.
it is so
I know
funny.
they're gonna lose.
It's
I
funny
know
how
they're
the
gonna
Chiefs, they also know the refs are favoring them, so they're playing into it as well, bro.
It's like the
destiny.
people who be playing in a
It's
rec
destiny,
league, bro.
man.
That'd be.
Y'all can't tell me when Mahomes first came on the scene, going against Tom Brady, I wasn't like, oh, he the GOAT.
And he didn't beat the GOAT. So what are we talking about?
He was one of the
guarding the GOAT.
He didn't beat the GOAT.
He was one of the
He
only.
never gonna beat a GOAT.
Okay.
During that time, there was no other quarterback going toe to toe with Tom Brady like that.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes never gonna be
Patrick
the
Mahomes
GOAT.
was
No,
the first
he's
to
not
really
gonna
You
bring it
sound
to
like
Tom
you
Brady.
sound like a
Go
you sound like an
toe-to-toe.
MJ
Throw for throw.
old head right now.
No, he's not going to be the GOAT.
Why would Tom Brady or why would Patrick
He
Mahomes
not
be
getting
the
8
GOAT?
Super Bowls.
He doesn't need to get 8 Super Bowls to be the
So
GOAT.
if he gets 7, is he
if he
better?
gets
If he gets 7 and he number 1 in passing touchdowns and
if
passing
he
yards,
gets
yes.
4 or 5 Super Bowls
You-
and plays longer than and plays as long as Brady, there's no reason that he wouldn't be the GOAT.
4 or 5
Because you
Super
know
Bowls.
he's gonna
I say
have better stats.
5 is a
5
conversation.
Super Bowls
5
and-
is a conversation.
I ain't calling him to go to his
5 is a conversation.
No, 5 is definitely a conversation.
You
Especially if
got
one's a
to get
three-peat.
6 Super Bowls.
If he got a
minimum.
3-peat and has 5,
You got to get 6
That's what I'm
Super
saying.
Bowls.
No, if he
and
wins
you
this
gotta,
year,
he
if
not
he wins
winning
this-
this year.
Okay,
Oh,
but
2-6-20.
you can't say that 'cause he's here.
No,
He's
no,
here.
stop, bro. Stop, bro.
You can't
This
say
is
that 'cause he's
propaganda
here.
I
let's
don't
go
like,
back
bro.
to the game, not Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes. Let's get
Nah, bro. You started it. Finish it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
You literally started it.
No, he said he going against the GOAT. I said he not gonna be the GOAT. Y'all talking about I'm an MJ fan.
I think that she's gonna lose because it's gonna be that. It always happens. They get to talking outside of their neck, and then the Eagles trying to be so humble, and the Eagles gonna win. Bro.
It took the Avengers 2 times to beat Thanos. Come on now, bro. Rematch is over
This
with.
ain't Thanos, gang. It's a different name right there.
What did it cost you?
It's Pat Mahomes.
It's
Taylor
Hit
Swift.
that joint, bro. I set you up and you
I'm not
did it on Zavion. Or my fault.
You gay?
It's
No,
Taylor
it's
Swift, man. You can't just expect. I don't know, man. Like, what do you expect from Jalen Hurts?
If James Cook just gave them boys 122 tubs, what is Saquon Barkley gonna do to him? What is Saquon Barkley gonna do?
But I
Probably
mean,
122 touch.
I think
Minimum.
but you gotta think the difference between the Bills and the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, the
You're trying
Eagles
to minimize,
defense-
you're
the
trying to
Eagles
minimize
defense is
Josh
twice
Allen's like impact on the game.
The Eagles defense is twice
But then
as
when
good as
you
the
think
Bills.
about the Eagles, you're gonna minimize Saquon.
You're
That's
not
your first
you're-
priority.
The Eagles defense is twice as good as the Bills though.
It's true. But I mean, the Chiefs defense is they on the same tier.
And the same tier as who?
Eagles all season, yes they have.
He said
Who, the
defense?
Chiefs?
Yes,
Their defense? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
you can't not
No.
say
Their
that.
defense?
Maybe not
Crazy.
player for player, but just scheme wise,
Their defense is better.
I'll say scheme. I ain't saying nothing
Probably
about a
better than
player.
the offense.
I ain't saying nothing about a player.
What's wrong with their?
They don't- I mean-
the only weakness is cornerbacks because
at the end of the day, the results is the only thing that
They
matters.
don't,
on
they
the
do not
Eagles?
got safeties to go with them
At the
boys
end of the
either.
day, results
And they
all
don't-
that matters.
I meant defensive
And they
backs.
don't got D line to go with them boys either.
Trent McDuffie was hurt a lot of the year.
But they don't got D line to get with them boys.
Now they
either.
got Trent McDuffie.
They still get
McDuffie
pressure.
back.
They still generate pressure regardless.
Trent
I'm not,
McDuffie.
but I'm saying he was talking about player for player. I 100%.
That's the reason
I 100.
that's the reason I-
He not.
He's not good. He's not a good player. They don't have no dogs back there. But they got some hoops.
Just a
No, the only reason I can't say like Steady Deuce, CJ Gardner Donshire, I can't say that because he is literally the most hot and cold player of all time. Like he's not in the middle. He either the worst
might
player
get
on
a
the
pick
field.
six, he gonna miss a tackle.
He's either the worst
Ain't no
player
in
on the
between.
field or he's the best player on the field. There's no in between.
Either
with
he's
that guy.
smacking somebody
So
or
that's
missing
why I
a
can't
tackle.
say nothing about that. bro.
Linebackers are eating bowling good, bowling decent.
You just so
but I
lucky.
do like
he
Bowling.
not better than Zach Bond.
Nobody's comparing.
He
them.
not better than Zach Bond.
We're talking about the Chiefs' sole defense.
No, if I'm talking scheme, I think Spagnuolo is the best defensive coordinator in the NFL. But I'm still taking the Eagles defense.
He probably is.
So you want Pat Mahomes to lose that bad?
Best
The
defense,
bro, the Eagles
best
won, bro.
defensive mind or best defensive?
The Eagles won,
coordinator?
bro.
He's the best defensive coordinator in the NFL.
Okay, I hear
The Eagles
that.
won, bro. Over.
He should be a head coach right now.
Now I want to
yeah.
apologize to Jalen Hurts. I still hate him. I don't know why. I don't know why I hate him. I don't know why I hate him, but he's just got me hating.
He just a cool guy, bro.
I said you put the game in his hands, and he sat there.
No,
That's what y'all want to see, right?
I tried to tell you that in the vid, bro. I told you that.
I just wanted him to lose.
That's what
I
y'all
wanted to
wanted to
see
see, right?
85 go crazy.
You knew they wasn't
I wanted to
gonna
see Scary
lose.
Terry go
But
crazy.
you knew they wasn't going to
I
lose.
knew.
You knew
I
they
said
wasn't
that.
going to
I
lose.
said I know they're going to lose.
They put what? They what 8 rushing touchdowns on them boys?
Hey, cut it out. But
8 rushing touchdowns
hold
on
on,
them
let's
boys.
cut it out though. The fumbles.
The fumbles,
The fumbles, yeah.
The fumbles?
Diami
Come on,
Brown-
bro.
the Diami
That's
Brown
why I've
one
been
hurt.
thinking the Eagles low key fraudulent, bro.
Yo,
But at the end of the day, they are forcing the turnover.
that's what I'm saying. Come on now.
I mean, but Eckler, you went down, you tried to get up. What are you gonna do? You're 30, bro. You're 30. What are you gonna get up and do? Run 60? Come on, bro.
They say he faster than you.
He might be, but I'm not getting up off the ground and fumbling.
Probably not.
That same
not.
fumble that Diami Brown let go in the playoffs is the same exact fumble that happened in the regular season. Same player, same hand, same side of the field. Bro.
Amon Ra got to kicking his feet when he seen that.
All right, score prediction.
What, Chiefs, Eagles?
Yep.
I'll probably say
That was mad dramatic in the mic.
35-31 Chiefs.
35, 31, 35.
35?
I don't know. That's not bad.
34-31 Eagles.
Go ahead. I don't know. I'm locked.
I'm gonna end up playing both sides, bro.
He didn't.
Nah,
Bro, I hate when y'all do that, bro.
I tried to choose to keep it in that cursive reverse psychology to get
think-
the Commanders to win.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a quick game, but it's definitely gonna be one of the shorter Super Bowls. So I think it's gonna be
What Super Bowl has ever been short?
not like short, but you know, like
Maybe the Broncos. The Broncos won.
Saquon punching
You're
his
saying,
ticket to
like,
the Hall
not
of
a lot
Fame
of
with
big
this-
because it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of runs.
Saquon punching his ticket to the Hall of Fame with this game. It's over with.
You think Saquon gets a 60-yard run this game?
I think he gets 60. Maybe not 60, but he might get 30 to 40.
You're not letting that happen.
You never. It's Quan. Like, come on.
They're not
You
letting
think,
that
bro?
happen,
The Chiefs
bro.
are the most.
They're gonna force Jalen Hurts
James
to beat them.
Cook just
They're
gave
the
them
best.
120.
They're literally
8 yards a carry
They're quite literally the best game planning team in the nation.
in the nation.
In the league.
I mean, football is like kind of
You
really
can't
only
name a
played
better
in the US.
game planning team than the Chiefs. That's how they win. That's how
Okay.
they win 2 Super Bowls in a row. That's how they're looking at a three-peat.
You can't game plan.
They're gonna
for
take
Saquon.
away Saquon.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
He that good. You can game plan all you want, but you can't predict. Get off me. This is Hezomelo 360.
Stop
to the crib.
with the
To the
Hezomelo,
crib.
bro.
To the crib.
Please. Nah, I think I want to pick. I want to pick the Eagles so bad, but I gotta pick the
Oversized. Talk to me.
Hey, cut it up.
Like I want to pick the Chiefs, but I want to pick the Eagles, but I think I gotta pick the Chiefs. This is gonna be the most fraudulent Super Bowl in a really long time.
No, it's not. It's probably one of the most entertaining ones for sure.
No, I'm talking about if the Chiefs win, it's gonna be fraudulent. Because the whole season we looked at the Chiefs like frauds.
I mean, once they get
Every
here-
game they played, it was like, oh, it's just gonna take one game and your season gonna fall apart, and it just hasn't happened.
I think they're only frauds because it's been so blatant that the refs are on their side. So, and they're kind of playing into that. So,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 31-27 Eagles. 27. That's an interesting score. But it's gonna be a weird game. I have a feeling this is gonna be really weird.
Yeah, give me like a
Philly special 2.0. But
give me Chiefs 27-23.
27-23.
But the Eagles are gonna win. I'm already knowing.
Okay.
You said you picking the Eagles?
I picked the Chiefs 27-23.
Stop trying to play both sides, bro.
I just want to be right.
No,
I want the Chiefs to win, but I know the Eagles are gonna win.
I just truly believe Patrick Mahomes is the best.
No.
quarterback of our
I
generation.
can't.
So
All right,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
pick the best quarterback of our generation.
I gotta pull a Zavion here. I gotta go back. I gotta flip my pick. I can't talk up the Eagles all season, and then when they get to the hot water,
But you can.
I can't. Nah. I
You're
gotta
going against
pick-
Pat Mahomes, you can literally do that.
I flip flop like every week against the Eagles.
Give me 31-28 Chiefs, because they're not gonna lose by more than a field goal. There's no way.
I think Pat Mahomes is going to win on the game-winning drive.
When you look at it, like who's more likely to turn the ball over?
Eagles.
No,
100%. Eagles 100%.
Are you serious?
They haven't turned the ball over in like 8 weeks.
The Eagles are more likely to turn the ball over.
Is that true? That is true, actually.
Yes.
That is true.
It might even be longer than 8 weeks.
But we talking about the
I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
We talking about Super Bowl.
What happened the last time they were into the Super Bowl?
I'm not gonna lie.
They lost because of a PI call.
No.
Hold it.
Jalen Hurts turned the ball over.
Let's not act like they could have still lost.
Jalen Hurts didn't turn the ball over.
He fumbled,
Crazy,
remember?
bro.
I can
But he
see
didn't turn it
fumbled
over
like the first-
But
I
he
can
didn't-
see
no,
Kareem
he didn't
Hunt
fumble
or
DeAndre,
Isaiah
not DeAndre,
Pacheco
Miles
getting
Sanders
popped.
fumbled.
No,
for sure.
Hurts fumbled.
Pacheco hasn't fumbled.
Jalen Hurts fumbled.
But Miles Sanders fumbled and they
They
took
don't
it back.
even
I
run
remember
that
that
much.
one.
I know he hasn't.
No,
been
they
playing.
probably will. They do run them a lot in the Super Bowl.
But Jalen Hurts still went crazy that game.
So you think Jalen Hurts is more likely to turn the ball over than Patrick Mahomes?
I think Patrick Mahomes is more likely to turn the ball over right now.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's just the way that they use him.
When last time you turned the ball
They
over?
not-
Probably
they
week
not-
16.
In the playoffs?
Probably like week 16.
When last time you turned the ball over in the playoffs? In the Super Bowl.
No, he turned the ball.
When
I
last
hate
time-
you, dude.
when last time Pat
I
Mahomes
hate
did
you,
that?
dude. Glaze.
Just did it last playoffs. We gonna see.
No. Saquon come over there, run the corner.
That
Get
Chiefs-
boomstick.
But
So you might
Who
fall to
getting
your knees.
who boomsticking Quan?
Bolton.
Stop it! Blasphemy!
Trayvon Bolton. They ain't
Blasphemy!
Nick.
Who Bolton?
His name is Nick.
I was gonna say. Who he say?
Just gave him a ring.
Trey Bolton is High School Musical.
He
Cuz.
Trey Bolton.
Just gave him a random black dude name because he didn't say Trey. He said Trayvon.